Hi and welcome to this Autoemotional presentation for, of course, an icon of the motoring world. This is, of course, the Porsche Boxster, benchmark of 911 handling. Kind of really got this car into the hands of the masses so that exponentially more people could enjoy the thrills of owning one of Stuttgart's finest creations. And the Boxster has really stood for prestige and handling for a good few decades now. This 2007 example, presented with a manual gearbox, the way all Porsches should be really, is also in that rare color combination of black on black. Very, very hard to find here in the Middle East. We're blessed with the sun that beats down at us in the lovely, awesome emirate of Dubai, but at the same time, of course, lots of people are after the white with the beige interior for that reason, but it just doesn't do this car justification. You can see the difference that this color combination makes on this vehicle, especially with that black roof that's again in very, very good condition. Here at Autoemotional, we will always let you know what we find on the vehicle, because it's our job to be unbiased and let buyers and sellers know what we think of their vehicle as we do appraisals and our private car sales service. This particular vehicle drives fantastic. I think apart from one service that was done, oil service as well, by the way, just oil service that was done at Alex Renner, who we personally know here at Autoemotional, one of the gurus of everything Porsche in Dubai. Everything else was Al Nabooda. So you're buying a vehicle that's had a lot of money spent on it mechanically. Cosmetically, there are a few blemishes and knocks, unfortunately, to the side where other drivers haven't been as careful as this owner has been. But the beautiful thing is, because it's a 2007, it has all those updated tweaks, such as the facelifted alloy wheels, which you can see are in perfect condition, and the Dunlop tyres. We'll get you a couple of close-ups there in immaculate condition. The clear side repeaters, integrated headlight washers, they're all important. Stuttgart badge, of course. And as you can see, straight and true. Couple of blemishes as previously mentioned, but mechanically this thing is absolutely on point. It really, really is. It drives very tight and handles like all Porsches should. So from any angle, you can see the owner begrudgingly have to sell it. He's blessed and his family's getting bigger, so unfortunately this now has to make way for something that's just a bit more practical. But nevertheless, it's a vehicle that he's surely gonna part. Obviously in 2007 they had the facelifted style keys as well, lock, unlock, and let's just pop the front trunk on these. They give you such good space, it's unbelievable on a vehicle that has such a small footprint to be able to accommodate such a space on the front and on the rear. Pop that open, you can see you've got your 6 CD changer there and DVD for the navigation system as well. It's all genuine, straight, clean, no accident, damage or anything silly like that on this particular vehicle. Good amount of space in the front as well, deep, to allow for storage of any of your personal items as well. Always super careful when we close these. These are German vehicles, so of course they're built well, but we're not slam stuff here. On the rear of the car, the owner actually did mention that you can actually fit 2 sets of golf clubs in here. Incredible for a vehicle of such small footprint. And as you can see, the car is super clean. Nothing that we could spot being untoward. That retractable spoiler as well. Nice bit of chrome trim as you enter the black leather interior, and at 6'2" and 120 kg, because I was recently measured, or weighed, should we say. These Boxsters do come, I swear, in different sizes. The earlier ones were so cramped. I don't know if it's me, but I definitely did feel like that, you know. Just make sure we're in manual and fire this thing up. Let's turn the audio down so we don't upset any of our sponsors with any items that may be deemed as copyright. So airbags throughout the vehicle. Of course, this is a German built Porsche and it is super strong. Electric windows, of course, all working, as you can see, that being the drivers, that being the passengers. The car's just had a quick wash, so we don't want to get tons of water stains on there. Electric mirrors, of course, that being the drivers. Switch it across, and that being the passengers. Here, of course, you've got the headlight illumination with the front and rear fog light. Lovely touch with that Porsche badge on the keychain. You know, whenever you come in and sit down at a table and you put that, it's a conversation starter. And they say there's no such thing as old Porsches, just new owners, and I totally agree. You know, of course, you've got your multifunction trip computer on this vehicle as well. So, and you've got all your data that does come through in the instrument cluster. You've also got cruise control on this vehicle, so even though it's a manual, you can enjoy your trips up and down to the other Emirates. Of course, all your wash wiper controls. Airbag again for the driver, goes without saying. And of course, for the passenger there, you can just see the outline. This particular owner is a member of the Porsche Club, so you know they really do take pride in their vehicle. You've got that glass divider there as well, and you've got these two little cubby holes which open up, do a quick stretch for you, and you could put your little CDs, so on and so forth. You can also move the seat forward very practically, even from the driver's side. Just lift that up. You can see you've got, you know, space to tuck documents and so on, so forth there as well. Of course, you've got that super strong 5-speed gearbox, and there's something about a 5-speed gearbox. I think that it binds the ratios that much further apart, so you get that long throw from the shifter, you know, and especially on these Porsche Boxsters, you can really enjoy the engine that comes in these vehicles, because they're made to be driven, you know, and these things certainly can handle a lot of being thrown at them, and they handle so well. So of course, you know, central locking off the key as well as on the main button. You've got the PCM here from Porsche, and of course our sister company Audio Direct can upgrade these to you, upgrade these for you with CarPlay and Android Auto and full Android touchscreen as well. So something else to bear in mind. Lots of the customers do like these because they're obviously factory and they look good, but the functionality and connectivity can sometimes be a bit of a letdown. Also, AC on this car, ice cold, and is now trademark on Autoemotional. You can't feel it, but you can certainly hear it. AC is super powerful. It is hot today, it really is, and we've only got it on like a couple of bars, and it's more than sufficient on this particular vehicle. And again, you can raise and lower the spoiler, you know, with the touch of a button, or when the vehicle hits a certain speed, it does so automatically as well. And of course, the all-important roof on these cars. Simply unlock it, and you can see it starts to whir away and carry out its magic, which really does, of course, transform this vehicle. And I mean, that's a couple of seconds at best, isn't it? And at that point, you've got yourself a drop top Porsche Boxster, and suddenly you're the envy of everyone around you when you do that little trick. Fantastic vehicle. Now being sold and its new owner is going to really enjoy the pleasures of owning this 2007 black on black with black roof manual Porsche Boxster. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this presentation by Autoemotional.